And you might be wondering, what are we doing here in the UK?
So 2026, what's going on? And I think that's causing us to obviously stay here longer than we were supposed to. And so we thought we'd give you a bit of an update as well about the circumstances. And yeah, some of the plans that we did have, but now maybe that we have to rearrange for the coming months, as if we can, obviously. But yeah, also we thought we'd take you for a trip through nature today.
I have to say it's lovely to be back in nature. All the lovely green space and the sound of different animals, which a lot of the time you can't see them, but we know they're there. It definitely makes a difference from where we have been for the last just over a year. As you know, we were living in Kuwait in the Middle East, and we planned a trip to come back to the UK just to visit some family and to do a couple of other things. And literally a few days after we arrived in the UK, everything started happening in the Middle East, and it's really unfortunate to see all that's going on there. So yeah, that's kind of why we are still here. The plan was to move on to Pakistan and explore there for a little while, which we were really excited about, and we're really gutted that it hasn't been possible, but we'll look to the future. Hopefully we can get there in another time. But yeah, as Gian mentioned, for now we're here in the UK and we're just having to change some things around, which is fine. Things are meant to be as they are, you know, things work out like this for a reason, so we're going to make the most of it and take you guys along for the journey too, whatever we do, whatever we get up to.
2026 is taking a different turn. I feel like we've kind of tried to plan every single stage as much as possible, and of course we've been hit with setbacks, which is totally understandable. You know, life is how life is. But we were planning to originally get over to Asia as well after Pakistan, but we might have to obviously see how the remaining time plans out now.
Look at this beautiful lake, guys. It's just a random lake, but so nice. Quite idyllic.
I think Hollie suits the landscape. You know, she blends in with her hat. I mean, she's got her jacket off right now. It's actually not that cold, which I'm also surprised about. I felt like Kuwait at that period of time over the last few months was cold. You know, the winter period in Kuwait felt like a bit colder. And I was saying that as well, you know, every time we was in Kuwait, I was saying in the videos, right, that it felt like it was pretty cold for the Middle East, you know, because I was comparing it to the UK, and actually it doesn't feel as cold here now. So yeah.
So with this slight change in our plans, we have had to think about how we want to move forward in terms of our content for the channel. So we've definitely got our thinking hats on, and we're really going to have to think about how we can get around, if we can get around, where we can get to, just how we're going to do things and navigate, and maybe even change a few things in the channel. We're not sure yet, but if you guys want to see anything different from us or anything more from us, maybe some similar things that we've done in the past, like, please let us know in the comments below. Yeah. If you have any ideas that you would like us to show in our videos, or any places that you'd like us to visit in the UK, we'd love some feedback from you guys. It'd be really nice to kind of get your help as well.
We're always open to try new things and to seeing what you guys think we should get up to as well. So definitely something we're doing is obviously working on our businesses that we have been as well for the last few months, and we won't go into too much in this video about them. We are currently going to be here for at least this month, potentially next month. So at the time of this video, it's around March. So yeah, when it's uploaded, we will probably still be in the UK, maybe in a different part of the UK. We did have some ideas as well that we are thinking about, but nonetheless, hopefully we'll still be able to get around later on in the year. But yeah, we're just playing it by ear at the moment, sort of seeing how the next few months play out, because obviously the Middle Eastern airspace is still closed and we were supposed to be heading back there. And yeah, so we're not going to be able to do that at the moment to then move forward. So we'll see how it all goes. Obviously with cancelled flights, awaiting refunds for that. And then yeah, we should have some updates in the coming months. But what a year 2026 has turned out to be. We finally said we were going to be making loads more travel content, and we are going to be, but it just may be different to what you expected.
Yeah, not how we planned.
Exactly. And sometimes, you know, that's a lesson in life as well, isn't it? That it doesn't always end up as you planned, but maybe the result is the same, maybe the outcome is the same or better, yeah, and you still get there. Maybe it takes a bit longer, maybe it takes a different route, you know, up and down and around every single corner.
It feels like a roller coaster.
Yeah, because I mean, over the last year or so, I mean, I can imagine it's the same for everyone. You know, when we've made a decision, we haven't been able to put that into action to the way we wanted to, like 100%. So I think what it's come down to is adapting quite a lot in the last few years with everything, you know, and pretty much since COVID. I think everyone says that anyway, but yeah, definitely adapting to a changing world, changing environment, changing scenarios, and still being able to do what we need to do, still getting to where we would like to go. Just a matter of adapting and trying to work our way around a different scenario to get there, you know, to get to the same outcome, to get to the same result. Oh man, I hope you can hear the noises, the lovely bird noises, the chirping. It's not the best in the morning when it's waking Holly and I up, but yeah, it's nice to hear when you're out on a walk, so you can hear the amazing birds and the wildlife of the UK.
He says he doesn't like nature, but he loves it really.
I think I do deep down, yeah. I'm not sure I could stay here for a prolonged period of time, because as much as it is good for your brain, you know, Holly and I think that it is, and I think there is effects to show that, or studies show, should I say. I think for a period of time it kind of feels a bit isolating, but I haven't got to that stage yet anyway. I think still we've only been here, you know, 2 weeks or so, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I think, you know, after a couple of months, maybe 3, 4, 5 months, you know, that's when it would probably sort of start to kick in for me. But yeah, at the moment, it's nice to be around here, and it is really helping us channel our thoughts and channel our ideas and see how we can put that into practice, and how we can potentially still move forward with the plans we had, but at the same time do that in a safe space, safe environment.
I think they'll be friendly.
Horses are coming over to us. Mm-hmm. Hey.
Hello.
Look at you beautiful creatures.
Hi, gorgies.
How are you? Hello.
Hi.
Amazing.
Oh, one looks like a baby. Oh, bless them. I'm sure it was every little girl's wish when they're a kid to have a pony. It was always mine. And I still wish for it.
I'll just check my wallet.
Oh, they're so gorgeous. I really miss the nature when I'm not in it, and I don't know why I'm walking backwards, but yeah. You get the gist, guys. I absolutely love it. So we've set ourselves a challenge today to walk all the way to the end, which takes about 40 minutes in total if you're just strolling like us. So yeah, that'll be our active workout for the day, probably around 6,000–7,000 steps in total. So yeah, that's a nice way to be active. That's what I love about the country as well, is that you can get active and exercise outside. You don't always have to go to the gym, which we still do, but yeah, this is just extra. We've almost reached the end, guys. So close now. Oh, look at it, it looks beautiful. It's quite like the scene of a movie.
This bit always reminds you, like, the world is opening up to the end of another part of the world, of the countryside, you know. Empty countryside to more empty countryside, but open countryside.
It literally opens up to a road. Done. Look, it's just road here. Just literal road and more country.
And cars.
Yeah. Let's not get knocked over, let's walk back.
Another thing I always think about is I've always accustomed myself to thinking that airplanes means travelling, but actually there's so many different ways of visiting, exploring and reaching countries, you know. You've got boats, you've got cars,
You've got rollerblades.
you've got trains. Yeah, there's a variety of options. You really are not limited to just plane travel.
Skateboards.
And those as well.
So in this little clearing here is where sometimes we see deers and muntjacs. If we like come really quietly to this area, like usually in the earliest part of a day or like towards dusk, in the early evening is that's when they're there. Obviously they're not here now because we're too early.
They're sleeping.
Yeah.
Please tell me I'm not the only one, but I didn't actually know what a muntjac was before I came here. So just to clarify, muntjac is like a smaller version of a deer, basically. Yeah.
From the deer family.
From the deer family. And looks like we've got another resident. Oh, he's just creeped into the bushes.
Oh,
but
the pheasants, they always run away.
The pheasants, yeah. Pesky little birds.
Sometimes we come and walk into this forest bit. It's even nicer in the winter because it's like all foggy and misty and mysterious. And you can quite easily get lost actually because everything looks the same.
How do we know that? Because we nearly did.
But it's so nice and peaceful, and yeah, I could spend hours out here. Yeah, we're not going to go too deep because we probably will get lost, and we're hungry. It's time for lunch, so we're going to head back now.